welcome once again to another video here at London Wine Fair, and we're going to be tasting a rather fantastic and sexy wine from Casa Marin, and I'm joined by Jamie from Casa Marin, looking lovely here, and going to present her wine, the Syrah. We're going to talk a bit about the history behind Casa Marin and why people should be drinking it. Jamie, over to you.
Okay, well, Casa Marin, it's a family vineyard. It's owned by Maria Luz Marin, and she is until today the only female founder of a vineyard in Chile.
Wow.
So when she wanted to start Casa Marin, like, she was known as the crazy woman with the crazy project.
Do you have to be crazy to work for Casa Marin?
No, not really.
Would you say you're crazy?
No, a little bit. So, and she decided to plant the vineyard in the San Antonio Valley, which is like in the west of Santiago, about 1 hour, and only 4 kilometers away from the coast. So with that, we are the closest vineyard to the Pacific Ocean in South America.
Would you say this is an instrumental thing in terms of your style of your wines?
Definitely, yeah, because it creates a very cool climate, especially in that area of Chile. We have the Humboldt Stream, which is coming from the Antarctic, so it's a very cold wind, which produces a very cool climate in the valley where we are, in Loa Barca.
Okay, and the one we're going to try is this Syrah. Now, the thing I immediately noticed about this is it's 12% alcohol. Chile, very well known for wines at 13, 14, 15% alcohol. How is it possible that it's 12%?
Well, it's actually 11.7, but we rounded up.
Okay, it's 11.7%, even lower. So this is a healthy wine, isn't it?
Yeah, almost.
So how is it possible?
Well, in where we are, it's so cold that it's very hard to grow Syrah, so it's extremely cool temperatures, which makes it that we have to harvest the grapes very late. It's even that cold that we have had years, like 2004 and 2007, we could not harvest the grapes because it was too cold, the grapes were too green, so we couldn't make wine out of it.
But people just don't think that about Chile. They don't think it's going to be that cold. You're thinking much warmer climate. But do you have to go out in big jackets and harvest the grapes? And
almost. But the thing is that Chile is so diverse. You know, it's such a long country and such a small country that at the moment that you go towards the coast, you get a completely different climate. At the moment you move up to the Andes Mountains, it's a completely different climate. Chile has been known always for the wines that are produced in the Central Valley, so in the middle part of Chile. So this valley has a very warm, high temperatures, which produces this high level of alcohol. But as soon as you go more towards the coast or more towards the mountains, or up north or down south, you get completely different wines. So
and that's the exciting thing about Chile, isn't it?
Yes.
That we've got Elqui Valley, we've got Limari, and you've got Lleida within San Antonio, and you've got all these new regions popping up, which people don't necessarily know that well. And of course, you're at the forefront of that with your range. Let's taste, I think. I'm rather thirsty now.
get your glass here.
Thank you very much. I still haven't mastered the art of microphone and glass, but we'll give it a go anyway. So what are we to expect, Jamie, with this wine?
You're gonna expect something very, very different, not something you used from Chile. It's an extremely cool climate Syrah, you can name it like that.
So would this be more like a Shiraz, say, from the Rhone Valley? More like a kind of classic French style, less like a, say, Australian Shiraz?
Well,
or something
definitely
like
less than an Australian Syrah, because Australian Syrah is known as quite jammy. Well, this is, of course, from a very cool climate. But it's hard to say, as this style is so unique, so it cannot fit.
It's a whole new style.
Yeah, I can say so. It's something unique, something different.
And what do we expect on the nose? What are we getting here?
On the nose, a lot of spiciness, white pepper, black pepper. It's very present.
And that comes through on the palate as well.
Yes, definitely.
These beautiful, bright, juicy red fruits, not jammy, delicate, beautiful fruits, elegant.
Yeah.
And then that bit of spiciness, that bit of pepper, a bit of cloves or cinnamon there or something,
Yes.
which is fantastic.
It's a very delicate wine, very elegant, and it's its own style. You know, you wouldn't find the same wine or same style of wine somewhere else.
So what do you eat this with in Chile? What's the kind of best match for this style, this new style? What is it good with?
I think a good match is Cordero al Palo, which is lamb on the barbecue.
Yep.
So that would be a great match to do with this Syrah.
But also because it's so light in alcohol, 11.7, it's also a glass that you don't feel guilty about if you have a large glass after, say, a really horrible day at work, and you just want a large glass of something, and this is only 11.7. So it's even a midweek wine. Would you agree?
Yeah, I would agree so.
You would say every day of the week.
Yeah, I can do it every day.
Fantastic. Well, thank you very much, Jamie, for your tasting on that Syrah and the background with the Casa Marin. That's a fantastic tasting. This is definitely one of my wines of the tasting. This is the Casa Marin Syrah. Wonderful stuff.
And of course with a gold medal.
Oh yes, and it's got here a Decanter Gold Medal. Was this released yesterday? The awards, yes. So yesterday it won Decanter Gold Medal as well. So wonderful stuff.